On a date, there are certain red flags that should not be ignored. Whether it's a lack of respect, a lack of trust, or a lack of communication, they are all important to recognize and address. It's important to be aware of these red flags, as they can be indicative of an unhealthy relationship. Paying attention to these signals can help you avoid a potentially dangerous situation. Here are some of the most common signs that you should never ignore once you start dating. Red flag number 1. Lack of communication. If your date is consistently unresponsive to your attempts to communicate, it could be a sign that they are not interested in getting to know you. It could also mean that they are not willing to invest the time and energy into getting to know you, which could be a red flag for a troubled relationship. Red flag number 2. Unclear relationship goals. If your date is unclear about what they want out of the relationship, it could be a sign that they are not looking for a long-term commitment. It could also mean that they are not sure about their feelings for you, which could lead to a lot of confusion and stress for both of you in the future. Red flag number 3. Unhealthy boundaries. If your date is not respecting your boundaries, it could be a sign that they are not respecting your needs and wishes. It could also mean that they are not willing to compromise, which could lead to a toxic relationship. Red flag number 4. Controlling behavior. If your date is overly controlling, it could be a sign that they are not respecting your autonomy and individuality. It could also mean that they are trying to control the relationship, which could lead to a very unhealthy dynamic. Red flag number 5. Lack of respect. If your date is not showing you respect, it could be a sign that they do not value your opinions and feelings. It could also mean that they are not taking your needs into consideration, which could lead to a lot of resentment and frustration in the relationship. Red flag number 6. Unreliability. If your date is not reliable, it could be a sign that they are not dependable or trustworthy. It could also mean that they are not able to commit to plans, which could lead to a lot of disappointment and frustration in the relationship. Red flag number 7. Unwillingness to compromise. If your date is unwilling to compromise, it could be a sign that they are not willing to work together to create a balanced relationship. It could also mean that they are not willing to meet you halfway, which could lead to a lot of conflict and tension in the relationship. Always keep in mind that the conversations you'll have on a date can tell you a lot about the person you're with. It's important to listen carefully to what they're saying, pay attention to their body language, and be aware of any awkward pauses or uncomfortable moments. It's important to pay attention to the other person's behavior and how they treat those around them. Are they respectful to the waitstaff? Do they open doors for you or offer to pay for the meal? These are all signs of good character and should not be ignored. Are they looking for a long-term relationship or just a casual fling? Knowing their goals and intentions can help you decide if you're compatible or not. It's important to pay attention to the first impression, conversation, behavior, goals, and values of the other person during a date. By paying attention to these things, you can get a better understanding of who the other person is and if you're compatible with them. We hope you find this video helpful, and if so, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Thank you so much for watching.